Hello everyone, this is Jason from Two Sparrows Design Development, and I'm bringing you my closing thoughts on this Friday, and I'm talking about drawing inspiration. Big fan of Tesla, and not the car. Actually, I like the cars too, that's fine. But no, the inventor, Nikola. From his point of view, to be creative, you need to be alone. That's the secret of invention. As he said, to be alone, that's where ideas are born. And I can't say I really argue with that much. Really, it's all about relaxing your mind and allowing it to expand outside of what you see as the normal confines and the accepted answers for things. Where like if you stay in that narrow path of what's already been done or what other people have said you should do, you really aren't going to expand and really tap into the potential of how do you uniquely solve the problem that you're working on. So really, that's what I said. The key is relaxing your mind, allowing it to expand. There is this whole school of thought where you draw on inspiration from nature. And what I would say is, as far as that, it sounds a little different than if you're making an industrial product. What you would think about is, say you need something that's stable. You would think about an elephant's foot, which has 3 toes and it's very stable. Or if you needed something that's elastic, lightweight, and very strong, you would look into maybe something that's like a spider web. So that's where you can draw some inspiration and then figure out where you go from there with your design. For me personally, I'm always looking around at products, nature, whatever it might be, and kind of keeping note of different things I've seen or how things have worked and mechanisms, how things would work. For example, if I need to close something, I'm going to start looking at different ways that zippers have been applied, snaps, buttons, hooks, even Velcro. And just unique ways that those can be applied, and so I'll use them in new ways that maybe they've never been thought of before. So I like to take a lot of what's existing and kind of give it a new spin to solve a different type of problem. If you're more methodical in nature, I would suggest you look at something like the TRIZ method, which uses statistical analysis, and it marches you right through the process of how you should look at things and how you should attack them and when you should do it. Doesn't work for me well, as you'll understand here in a minute. For me, I like to, I'll turn on music, and that really just depends on my mood, so I don't have quiet music or loud music. It's really what depends on my mood, but what that does is it allows me to close out the environment around me and really create my own environment where I can be with my own thoughts and kind of insight to how things work whenever I'm trying to solve a problem. What I see in my mind is I see a rough visual of the product I'm working on, and it's almost like playing the movie forward, and then I'll reverse it, and then maybe I'll look at it at a little different angle as I'll kind of put the pieces together of forming that product. But it's all kind of an animated series that's in my mind as I'm working on it. And then as I get to different stages, I'll start creating sketches or putting something in the computer to help further and fine-tune that design. But when I'm really trying to get a concept down, that's what works for me. So that relaxing music allows me to focus on what I'm focused on, which is the design, and kind of visualize that in my mind. So with that, I hope this brought you some value and learned that really there is no right answer or wrong answer on how you find inspiration or come to that final product design. At the end, it's all about if it serves the need for the people that you created it for, then it's a win every day. So with that, take care and never stop.